Hey, we're Richard, Carma, Brooklynn, Braeden, and Acacia, and we're taking our crazy RV from Saskatchewan to Nova Scotia on the 100K Get Kids to Camp Challenge.
Guys, we're at our last camp on our East Coast tour, and we started this about 3 months ago, and so glad to have visited all these camps all the way across Canada. And right now we're at Blomidon Bible Camp in Nova Scotia, right next to, if you want to think, Bay of Fundy type area. And we're going to do a quick camp tour and show you what low tide looks like here, because it is crazy awesome. Jonathan's stuck touring us around today, and he's happy.
Morning or afternoon, whichever time it is you're watching it.
Exactly. When was Blomidon built as a camp?
Hold on.
Do you know that?
Let me check my shirt. 1964.
1964, nice. One thing that we have to say, the drive out here is one of the most beautiful drives that we have had on our trip. All of the color of the leaves and everything, going by the little churches on the road. That was awesome. Not quite the extreme road to camp that Cape Breton Bible Camp has, but it was still enjoyable.
Yeah. This is a nice little golf course, little mini. Well, yeah. It's
in the summer.
Oh, where's the hole? Where's the hole? There it is.
Here's the next one.
So you said you have about 40 kids. Is comfy?
Yes, that's sort of our comfy maximum.
Comfy maximum, yeah. How many weeks during the summer would you normally run?
Depends. When we had a director, it was usually a little bit more.
Yeah.
When the board's running it, we're pretty much limited to 3 to 4 weeks.
Right.
Depending on staff availability, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm amazed at how many camps started in the 60s, 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
There's so many that were started in that time.
I'm told that a lot of the stuff here was donated by the military.
Oh, nice.
Back at that point, anyway.
So what kind of skills do you do with the kids, like different activities?
At least when the board was running it, it was like, all right, well, make sure the kids have fun and get some good Bible teaching. So a lot of it's just having fun, building relationships with other people. And,
awesome. That's what camp's about, though.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the biggest things at Blomidon here that they do and have access to is the basin, which is massive. One of the activities that they do actually is they build sandcastles and see which sandcastle will survive the longest as the tide comes in. That's something that you don't get on the prairies, that's for sure. So can you find shells and things like that?
I'm sure you'd find some.
Well, there's the Bay of Fundy, which is over here.
So Bay of Fundy's behind us.
Okay, I'm backwards. Bay of Fundy is that way.
This is the Minas Basin, which basically wraps around Cape Blomidon, and on the other side is the Bay of Fundy.
Right, okay. But how crazy is this? Oh, wow. And you were worried we'd have nothing to do here.
We should take it over here. Let's go up, Robin. So cool. Wait.
bear. Just kidding, that's not a bear. I know that. But if it is, then I knew that. This is the most satisfying thing ever. Guys, you come over here. It's super fun if you can just slide.
Cool. This is how it feels.
What's that sticking up there?
It's a good question.
Gonna go
Something
find
that
out.
The tide has dropped here at one point or another.
It's an ancient tree.
It's on the ocean.
The water definitely comes up over it. That's pretty cool.
Is it stuck in there?
No, it's firm. See, Mom?
Oh yeah. Weird.
It's
The 100K Get Kids to Camp Challenge is all about trying to raise $100,000 to offset the cost of kids going to camp, as well as to show how awesome summer camp is. And how awesome is this, that kids get to come here and experience such a beautiful place. Pause the video right now. There's a donation link below. It takes you to the One Hope Canada donation page. You can give to places like Blomidon Bible Camp, and 100% of the money goes to One Hope Canada and or the camp that you specify in your donation.
We've been noticing that there's lots of crab shells of like leftover dead crabs. So we're gonna see how many we can find in 5 minutes. How many do you think? Any guesses? People?
I'm gonna go 12.
12 in 5 minutes? Okay.
20.
Stop my light. Stop right now and go in the comments below and write how many do you think we're gonna get.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, ready?
Go. Dad found this big one.
Okay,
Look at your
Braeden.
feet.
I know. We did a little competition to see how many, not competition, just a challenge to see how
Together.
many crab shells we could find.
How
So
many
we're
did you get?
I don't know, I didn't count them yet. Some of mine got broke.
So
Okay,
they
so
count as two?
one,
Let me see this one.
3, 4,
Yeah, it's like the same kind, just a little bit.
7, 8, 9,
these two. I'm
10,
gonna keep
11,
12, 13.
okay, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Ish.
12. This was one. I had 12.
I got 13.
Okay, nice.
Can't see it out there, but right there's a tree somewhere where my finger is. And we were just walking out there like 10 minutes ago, and the water was 10, 20 feet past the tree, and now the tree's already underwater. So the tide is coming in, and for a prairie boy, that's something that's pretty new. Not familiar with these tides. But it's a long ways out there. It's not like the tide would rush in and crush you like some, you hear the stories, oh, like tide's coming in, you gotta rush up the beach. That's not here.
If you get stuck out around some of these points
Yeah.
and you don't realize the tide's coming in, people have been stuck
Oh.
like in these caves and stuff. They don't realize that the tide's coming in or whatever it is. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, this wall is huge.
my wife and I always find it interesting, like you see the lines of different lines of sediment in
Yeah.
the wall, and then you look further down the beach, and then those lines start to climb to the point that they almost go out of the earth
Yeah.
down on that side. So kind of interesting to see the creation.
I imagine you wouldn't just be able to climb this that easily because it looks crumbly.
I certainly wouldn't. Maybe somebody could, but yes, it is kind of muddy in spots. And
But what are these from birds?
they're probably nests. But yeah, it's very sandy. You can rub it.
You wouldn't be able to climb that very well. There's all these natural little waterfalls that come off the edge here. How cool is this? I could seriously spend like an entire day just traveling around here and exploring all the different places. It's such a cool place. And right now, I'm hoping to see the tide come in all the way up to where we're standing, because the Bay of Fundy has some of the biggest tides in the world, if not the biggest tides in the world. You can let me know below if that's if they're the biggest or not. And so the log that we were looking at before was up to here on me, and it's completely underwater already. And the water's supposed to come well past where I'm standing right now. Which would bring it up another 10-15 feet or so.
Made it.
That's awesome. That's so sweet.
There's a little-
Nice little pond to cooling of water to wash your feet off. Get your ankles good too, guys.
Hey, there's some splashing going on down here.
Yeah, that was very cool. Ocean, well, essentially ocean. I think they call it some Minas Basin, I want to say. So it is connected to the Bay of Fundy, which is connected to the ocean. Very interesting, especially for us prairie people.
They have 5 or 6 bridges over top of this little creek all the way along.
1, 2, 3.
So cute, I love them.
There's 4.
4 bridges? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I stand corrected. They have 4 bridges. I think every camp needs a little creek going through it.
Okay. There you go.
Look at that tide almost in to these black rocks, and before it was 500 feet past that. And by a couple more hours it'll be right up on the beach. I wish I could see it come all the way in, but we got to hit the road. But thanks so much to everyone at Blomidon. It's awesome to be able to come out and experience this camp, and I hope that you get the opportunity to go around and see some of these places. You want to go to a camp? Volunteer this summer. Go sign up, get registered. Summer camp is an awesome place and an awesome opportunity.